With the first half of 2023 gone and what have you, I figure it's time to give you another ranking, and it's going to be my favorite films from the first half of this particular year. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle Berno, who is the Big D. Back with another ranking. This time it's going to be my top favorite flicks of 2023, the first half. I decided to go with 12 films. Now, I've decided not to include much of a superhero flick or what have you. A couple will make it, but I think some of you will be relieved you will not see Shazam Fury of the Gods, The Flash, or Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania on this ranking. Those are, well, didn't really make honorable mentions either. I picked 12 films. Some might cause a little, but this will include some films that got 5-star ratings by me and some that got 4.5-star ratings by me. So before I get started, I'm going to give just 3 special honorable mentions. These are films that I feel like might have wanted to make this list. Those are A for Brady, No Hard Feelings, and Nimona, since that was kind of a last minute watch and what have you to finish June of this year and what have you. Now, if you're ready, let's start this ranking. Sit back, relax, and here we go. Oh, and these are films that I had pretty much of a good experience with. All right, let's begin. Coming in at number 12 is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Now, since I recently saw the flick earlier this month, I'm going to say the film's a pretty good, way to finish Indy's adventures and what have you. I know a lot of people feel like it should have ended already, even though they went on with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull in 2008. But I still had fun with this one, and it was a bigger step up from that film. So, anyway, at least it did have its moments and what have you. It did have a few flaws and issues and what have you, but it still became a good film that I liked and what have you. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, not too bad. But I wish them the best of luck of whatever they're going to do with who's going to fill all Indy's shoes should they continue with, since I know Harrison Ford will never be back, because I know this would be the last time he would portray Indy. But you get the point, alright? Enough said. The film's not too bad. Now, coming in at number 11 is The Little Mermaid. Yes, at first I didn't think I was going to like the film, but after watching, well, more of the previews and what have you, I figured it changed my mind a little bit. And, well, I can understand a lot of people are mixed on this and what have you, but I actually enjoyed it. Not as much as the first film, but it tried to do its extreme best. Again, I didn't know if I would like her, but I've really become positive with Bailey's performance as Ariel. She's just amazing, and I'm really happy for her what she had to offer for this and what have you. It was kind of surprising to see the original Ariel, Joey Benson, make a cameo appearance. Definitely, that was a big surprise. Anyway, to be honest, which please don't hate me for saying this, I still kind of consider this to be a fairly decent Disney live action remake, but I think some of those are starting to get a little, I don't know, out of hand, or I don't know, what have you. Even though I've been reading, some people have been complaining about their upcoming Snow White live action flick, which, believe me, I wish Disney the best of luck. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to look like, though. But enough said. The Little Mermaid 2023, it's not that bad. I liked it for certain reasons. Now, coming in at number 10 is Scream 6. I absolutely really loved this. This is probably one of, if not the most awesomest R-rated horror films I've seen from this year. Though it isn't my number one favorite horror flick of the year, but my number one favorite horror flick of the year is still a ways to come. But this is probably the best R-rated horror film of the year I've seen. But there are some others out there. I'm gonna try to look into maybe one of them. But anyway, I like the New York saying. I think this was just superb. And I'm glad Scream 6 just turned out to be awesome. We had great performances from just about everyone who came back. I know it is a shame Nev Campbell didn't come back, but hey, it was okay. But I did have a lot of fun with Scream 6. I probably would rank this behind the original Scream as my second favorite. If I rewatch again, we'll see what happens, okay? But Scream 6, definitely a very good film. And coming in at number 9 is Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Well, after making a little bit of a redemption with Bumblebee, after the other sequels to the first Transformers film were major hit or miss and what have you, more miss than hit, they managed to redeem themselves with this follow up to Bumblebee, which is kind of like which is actually also a prequel to the original film and its sequels. I must say they did a pretty good job with how they made some of the characters look, especially Optimus Prime, and we got to see some other characters, especially ones from the Beast Wars series. I never got to watch Beast Wars much, but I do know of it though. But I think what they did with all those characters, including the well, the Optimus Primal and all the other beasts and beast like Transformers, that was definitely awesome. Really good. I wish them the best of luck with them trying to do another one. Next, coming in at number 8 is Creed 3. Now, I really, really enjoyed this one just as much as I did with the other two Creed films. Again, Michael B. Jordan did a great job on his performance, and of course, also his direction, what have you. This was his directorial debut, and I am really happy with a lot of the performances we got from everyone. Tessa Thompson, and all the others, including Jonathan Majors. I mean, considering what happened to him after this and what have you. But let's not get into that yet. Well, not in this video anyway. But overall, I think Creed 3 was just another great film. I know it is a shame they didn't have old Sly back on board as Rocky, but hey, as always, I'm an understanding person. Creed 3, still a very good sequel, and I think it's just a good one. I really enjoyed it. Now, coming in at number 7 is Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. I almost left this off, but I knew this came back to me at the last minute. And I knew I wanted this to be on here because I had a blast with this film. This was a big redemption over the Dungeons and Dragons films that came out a few years back in the 2000s. But this film does redeem itself. Well, I wouldn't factually consider it to be 110% of a major disappointment at the box office, but to heck with it. I'm hoping for the best we get a sequel to this. The whole cast in this was really, really good. I mean, we had Chris Pine, we had Michelle Rodriguez, Justice Smith. Incredible. Lots of good performances from everyone. So, again, I hope for the best and what have you. Okay, so yeah, it did very good and what well, good and right, but it didn't. But it underperformed at the box office. But again, I'm an understanding person. But nevertheless, I hope for the best we get a sequel. I know they say they're going. They said that there's going to be a spin-off series coming to Paramount Plus, but who knows when that's going to come. Best of luck to it. But Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, definitely an awesome thrill ride. I really enjoyed when I went and saw it. Now, coming in at number 6 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Now, I had a lot of fun, despite it did have just a little bit of issues, but those were slight negatives. But anyway, I still have ball with this one. And again, everyone was good in this, just like before. We did have a few new additions and what have you, but this film was just an absolute fun blast and a great way to end this trilogy. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was definitely pretty fun and what have you. I mean, with just the same characters plus a few new additions, but overall, I thought it was fun, and especially we get to hear some great classic rock and other types of musical tunes in this, just like the other two. It was just so awesome. And coming in at number 5 is the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Wow, this had become one of the biggest hit video game movies we had gotten since the Sonic the Hedgehog films, and also probably one of the biggest animated films of this year. And what can I say? It was just such fun. I'm glad I got to enjoy the performances from everyone. We heard the voices of Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor Joy, Charlie Day, Jack Black even did a heck of a job as Bowser, and Keegan Michael Key was good. So was Seth Rogen. Yeah, well, okay, well he wasn't that bad. He was fine. He was fine as Donkey Kong. But even so, I think the Super Mario Bros. Movie really proved to be a big success of an anime feature, especially for Illumination, the company behind Despicable Me and Sing and The Secret Life of Pets. I'm just gonna say Super Mario Bros. Movie. It was very, very awesome. I really did love it. Next, coming in at number 4 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Now, this was definitely another fun-filled thrill ride. After Into the Spider-Verse was such a big success, this finally came, and let me tell you, I had a lot of fun with it as well. I'm hoping for the best this gets nominated for an Academy Award, and this could win. I mean, considering the other anime films that we got in this year so far, aside from the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and done that great and what have you, even though with some decent response and what have you. But even so, Across the Spider Verse was just so awesome. We got some of the same great characters from the previous film, plus a few new ones, especially all those Spider Man characters and what have you, and various Spider-Man, including Spider-Man 2099. Definitely a very, very good addition. And what can I say? Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, definitely awesome. I really loved it. Now, coming in at number 3 is John Wick Chapter 4. Awesome film. I really got to enjoy this. Despite its lengthy runtime, it was just so action packed and what have you, just like the other 3 films. Keanu Reeves was awesome again. And let's see. We just got a lot of great performances. And I feel like this is probably the best I've seen. Aside from the other 3, This film is just so incredible. It looks like yes, it's there will be a fifth film that's currently in development, and there is a spin-off film, Ballerina, which is set to come out next June. So anyway, John Wick Chapter 4 had a lot of action and thrills and intense violent scenes. Definitely awesome, and I really enjoyed for what I had to offer. And coming in at number 2 is Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Wow, what a good film this was. I really didn't know what to expect, even though I may not have read this book before, but this proved to be really something. I really love the performances from everyone. I mean, including oh, Rachel McAdams, Kathy Bates. They were all good. Everyone was good. It was really surprising to see the author of the story, Judy Blume, and her husband make a cameo in this. But I think the big thing was young Abby Ryder Fortson playing Margaret herself. She was incredible. I really loved her performance, and I think this was definitely a great coming of age film. I know it's currently on physical media now, so if you didn't go to theaters to see it, you better check that out, okay? Definitely. So I really liked it for what I had to offer. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is definitely a good film. But what's number one? I think you know what it is. This is a film I've watched. It's a film that I've watched more than any other film that's come out this year, which I've now seen it a dozen times. And which I'm going to tell you, my number one favorite film of the first half of 2023 is you guessed it, Megan. Yes, I have now seen this a dozen times. Mostly the unrated cut. The theatrical cut's fine, but I really, really love the unrated cut just a wee bit more. So anyway, I really loved it. When I first watched this when it came on Peacock, I was blown by it. I watched the theatrical cut first, and then the next day I watched the unrated cut. And well, I started to watch a whole lot more. And then I decided the heck with streaming it. I decided to get the DVD of it. And that's where I watched the unrated cut even more. The film is currently now available on Prime Video, and yes, they have both theatrical and unrated versions as well, just like Peacock had. Just in case you haven't got it yet. But I really love the performances we got from everyone. Allison Williams, Violet McGraw, they were all good. I loved Amy Dahl physically portraying Megan and Jenna Davis voicing the sing Megan. Incredible. If you haven't seen my review of this film, you better check out. This film got reached 500 views in less than a day, faster than any other video I've done. Maybe possibly even faster than the Blasphemers review, or maybe not. Oh well. But anyway, Megan was just so incredible, and I really loved it for what I had to offer. Especially that great song that helped Katie, the little girl in the film. Yeah, that's Violet McGraw's character. Really, really something. I think Megan is just so incredible. I look forward to the sequel when it comes out in 2025. I think it'll be good. I'm not sure what it's going to be like though, but we'll see what happens. But Megan is just so awesome. I can't help myself, so please don't hate me for having it number one. I can't help it. I love this film too much. This film is just wow. So anyway, that's going to do it. What's your top favorite flick of the first half from the first half of 2023? You can give me your number one favorite. You can give me your top three or your top five if you'd like. And please feel free to leave them for, and you can give them to me in the leave the your rankings in the comment section below if you'd like. And if you like the video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a spoiler-free review of Barbie. Yes, I am going to go see that. I'm looking forward to it. So anyway, if you like this video, consider checking out my reviews of the top 3 films in this ranking. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Megan. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. And the bottom left-hand corner is my review of John Wick Chapter 4. All of these are spoiler-free, as are the other films. You can check all those out on my channel. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.